Got an interesting question about the Baltimore Ravens. Will Lamar Jackson be considered greater than Ray Lewis when his career ends? And I know you're thinking quarterback, linebacker, but then again, my cousin is Lawrence Taylor. He played for the New York Giants back in the 80s and he retired in 93. Phil Simms did win 2 rings, one as a star and what have you. He was not bigger than he was. And for the record, last Lamar Jackson is a better quarterback than Phil Simms before y'all come at me or say anything like this. But you can have a dominant defensive player that carries more weight than an offensive player. And people remember. And Ray Lewis, for his generation and his era, carried that weight. Now, I would almost add Ed Reed, but I'm going to say Ray Lewis because the whole Ray Lewis dance and the whole bop and the whole attitude. So, will Lamar Jackson be bigger than Ray Lewis when the career is over? That's kind of hard to tell. But then again, you gotta kind of wonder because Lamar does have multiple league MVPs, but he's only been to one AFC Championship game. And if he never wins, does he have enough clout to be considered a greater Baltimore Raven player than Ray Lewis? And see, that's the big question right there. Now, personally, as great as Lamar is, and Lamar is something else. I mean, the cat's almost like it's almost like Sandlot football. The way he moves and does things, it's uncanny. And it's I always compare it to like a James Brown rhythm section because he's got such a cadence and a groove that he does. It's uncanny. But it doesn't really amount much in the postseason. And that happened again past year when they lost to Buffalo. He had that fumble and he missed on the drop, the 2 point conversion. Just they were a step off, and they should have been running a lot more. It doesn't direct it where it leads to postseason success. I think he wins a Super Bowl and then he wins Super Bowl MVP. I think there's no questions that just doing it one trip around would make him bigger than Ray Lewis. But if I'm going all honesty right now, before everything gets going and gets off and cracking, I gotta say he's not going to be considered better than Ray Lewis. If his career was to end today or tomorrow, yes, he would be considered one of the greatest Ravens, but he wouldn't be considered greater than Ray Lewis. I'm just going to keep it 100 because as a quarterback, you have to have that. Now, Joe Flacco had that outer body and he's incredible in the postseason, but he's nowhere near this. In fact, he lost his job to Lamar Jackson, but Lamar has not been able to do the thing in the postseason, and that's the Achilles. That is the albatross to hang the dancers around him. That it's like, man, you got to win money time. We can do all this other stuff, but if you don't come through in the money time, what we gonna do with this? So that's a big, interesting question. And for some people, they might look at it and say, oh, well, but then again, you don't know how much longer a guy's career is going to be. And you don't know how many more chances you're going to get. And Patrick Mahomes then been to 5 Super Bowls already. He beat Lamar in one trip to go there. Joe Burrow's been the one. So you didn't had opportunities and you didn't cash in it. There's 6 trips right there. That's so you don't know how many times you get the golden goose egg to get that opportunity. So it's an interesting question. Because I believe he needs to win one to cement Ray Lewis as the best Baltimore Raven. But it's a good question. Think about it. It was a good question to ask. You know, uh, right now Ray Lewis is considered the better Raven, as far as I'm concerned. But let me know what you think. It's a good question. Who's the greater Baltimore Raven out of Lamar Jackson and Ray Lewis right now? Just putting everything in perspective, totality. Right now, we're not talking about if Lamar don't win a ring, where you come out? Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. When you make those requests, they come true. I'm out.